And good morning to you, Kim. Good morning to you all. We have dealt with on and off rain across the area in your Savannah Cam view here along the Bull River, looking east towards Tybee Island. We have had rainfall. Sea fog looks to have held off, but again, rain is pretty much right at the coast, right along our sea islands for a lot of the area. Showers and a few rumbles of thunder here and there continue to move through, and it is a fairly mild but humid one. Temperatures in the mid-60s right now. Winds are fairly light out of the west and southwest. They will develop to more of a northerly component by the time we get towards the evening. So Viper radar does have activity, but no lightning strikes in our counties in the coastal empire or the low country. Pretty vigorous shower now moving through Beaufort County, and this is moving through St. Helena Island, Ladies Island, and also pretty much almost all of the Bluffton out to Hilton Head area. 278 is definitely not an ideal drive by any means. Broken line segment going from I-95 in Chatham County essentially down the coast into Liberty and Bryan County as well. Richmond Hill, Oak Level communities, you're getting in on this. Another cell just south of Jessup. So on and off showers continue. More appreciable batch of rain sits to the west, but it is continuing to fade. So thankfully, at least minimal impacts locally in terms of the flooding risk, and the potential for severe weather is pretty much out the window. Not much to deal with for these storms, but we do need the rain. It's coming in light batches of rain, so that's going to be good for the ground to take with our drought situation. Showers and a few rumbles of thunder continue through the afternoon. Winds develop out of the northeast tonight. Rain slowly comes to an end after sunset, but not a total wash. Certainly not the worst situation we could have. Let's look into Saturday, by the way, and I stand corrected. This should say Saturday. We are going to have cloud cover to start, and we're going to find peaks of sun later in the day, more in the way of clearing by the time you get towards the latter part of the day, but a cooler day on tap as well compared to at least the warmth we have seen in recent memory. So frontal boundary remains stalled across the region, but finally the disturbance in the mid and upper levels along with the cold front are starting to get kicked east. This eventually makes its way into our area. I think the Vipercast has really been overdoing a lot of this, but you get the point. Rain slowly tries to exit by this evening. We will be left with mainly cloudy skies and at least a drier time by the time we get into our late stretch on Friday night and early Saturday. Unfortunately, cloud cover is going to be around for a lot of the day. Some breaks in the clouds by later on in the afternoon into the evening. I want to just talk about Sunday once we get there, though, because that's going to be a great day. Some heavy rains possible, but looks like things are going to improve by tomorrow. Mild day, seasonable temperatures for the most part, average 67, but clouds may be pretty stubborn across our area. Sunday, though, high pressure takes hold. Look at that, 70s for highs. Beautiful day expected. This cold front comes in, though, and reinforces northeast flow and does bring us a cooler one at times to start next week, but the extended forecast looks pretty good. Northeast winds at 10 knots develop by this evening. 2-foot seas are expected on the water, and we do look ahead to next week. The good news is we're going to have some above average temperatures into the extended forecast. Kim?